I guess I'm just gonna do kind of a whole reassembly just for any folks that don't really know. Maybe they're just getting into it, don't really know what's going on and need some help getting along. So I guess let's get into it. I guess we'll leave that loose for now. I'm not sure where I want that right now. This little guy goes and plugs right there. Let's get this guy. This guy goes in and sits in here. Like that. There we go. This one wraps up and over that and over these two cables and then hits that drainage right there. And then this one just is gonna go right there, so. Kinda have to snake it through. I don't really know if this hand sanitizer stuff's working, but. It kinda worked on that one, huh? Alright, I think we're gonna tighten that up actually. So you can kind of see that that's built for this little spot right here. Kind of keeps this in place. Bad boy. Oh, that's flexing hard. There's some twisties and she's good to go. Before I forget, let's put these in. These go just attach right here. Those out of the way. So this like attaches up to this plate. There's two different length ones I have here. And I think it's because there's a well in there, like it's like a countersink. And then this one doesn't have one, so it's gonna need to be longer. So that's why I'm gonna use the, I'm pretty sure it's this long one. That is my scientific theory right there. Okay. I think that's going in. For sure. Let's get this guy on. This is the water intake, goes into the exhaust manifold. So nice having a clean tray now. Oh, these guys. That's better. Stay. Beautiful. It's not gonna go anywhere. All right. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about this because some of these hoses and bands, they kind of route through the foam. So this is the foam I got. Okay, we don't need those. This was horrible when it came out, but now it's looking beautiful. And then one last thing, the steering cable looks like it's gonna route in that little spot right there. Actually, I think this is the only thing that's gonna route through that hole. Because this just goes on top of the fuel tank. Yeah, should be good to go on there. Should be ready for the tank. Tank's clean. Kind of dressed it with some product too, so it's looking pretty nice. Let's get this guy on here. Oh, beautiful. All right. Got this on eBay. What sucks is that the OEM one, like, it's got a little eyelet in there for the can or the gas cap, but then the OEM one, I threw it away, but the OEM one has an eyelet right here, and then that eyelet attaches to this chain, which prevents this from going anywhere when you take it off. So I guess you kind of have to just choose one you want attached. I'm probably just gonna do the gas cap. This, I'll probably just, I don't know, take the chain off and it'll be floating by itself. Take all these out for a second. All right, they're going on the ground. So that's good to go. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna clean it up. Or I'm not gonna wipe up any excess. Besides this stuff on the rim. That juts out more, so I'm gonna put it in like that. This is pretty much ready to go in. Kinda did some new fuel line right there. And the block off plate is good to go. All the wires are out of the way. Okay. Good enough right there. I guess I'll go under the starter. That just wants to route there a little bit. Oh. Awesome, forgot the clamp. Okay, I got that hose on. I did it off camera because frankly, it was embarrassing. It was kicking my ass. So anyway, got that on. This guy is gonna be over here. Worry about that later. Once the exhaust goes in. This guy is for our exhaust. This is the relief valve for the fuel tank. That right there. This is for the exhaust. That's a pisser. Route that up later. We gotta put new boots on and terminals. Just like, okay, there we go. It's being cooperative, at least. This is one of those times where you're just like, dude, I'm so glad that I got one of those ratcheting wrenches. Because I've had so many times before where I'm like, why haven't I bought ratcheting wrenches yet? Guys, I goofed. This plate for the throttle and the choke goes right here. Mounts up right there. So I gotta take care of that. Also, I realized the throttle cable, there's a little indent in the foam right there for it to route. And I couldn't just push it through in between here because it's pretty solid. And so what I did is I just pulled the straps, and then I was able to lift this up and then push it in between it. It took like 2 seconds, so I was gonna be lazy. Again, bro. So this bad boy basically just hooks up back to here. Back on. Let's get that done. Next thing is the exhaust, pretty much. We just have to plug this in later. Wire these. Yeah, so let's get the exhaust going. Alright, so we need to hook this thing up. Alright, so this is all positioned all good. I figured out the right orientation for that. So I'm gonna try to get this gasket all lined up first. Okay, well there's one. That one's good. All right. So I got this all snugged up, and I'm gonna come back and torque it properly. These are all snugged up down here. And then I loosened this bracket on the engine just because I figured like it'd be best to seat this how it wants, you know, and then go from there. All right, so I saw in like some SBT manual for installing a 750 to torque these to 36 foot-pounds. All right, one of the last things I gotta do is we're gonna put these spark plug boots on, because when I opened up the e-box to put on these new fittings, I had to like pull the old ones off. So I was just like, let's just get some new ones. These are pretty clean, so I had to get these like spark plug terminal things, these crimps. And so this is my first time doing it, but I think it's pretty simple with the tool. So you just get it in there like that. And then there's only 3 spots on this thing. The end is for the mini terminal there, or the crimping for the wire. And then the middle is for like stripping it. I already did that off camera. And then the big guy. The big guy is for the big crimp on the rubber wire. So let's do the end right now. Yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere. And then big guy. There we go. It's gonna work out pretty nice. And then for the boot, I saw this on YouTube somewhere, I forget who it was, sorry, but he used hand sanitizer like I've been doing, because it's like slippery, and then instead of using like a WD-40 or something, like it acts as a lubricant, but then it dries up and it doesn't like leave any residue. And it's working perfectly. I don't know. I can't even see in there really. Not yet. There we go. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so I got a little carried away, a little excited, and I did a bunch of stuff off camera, kind of the finishing touches. It's all back together, kind of dressed a few parts so they look nice. Put the plugs in, got the second one done. They look really good. I'm hyped, definitely. Battery's hooked up. I'm pretty sure everything's good to go and hooked up, you know? Oh, okay, I need one zip tie right there. Probably not, but I'll probably just leave that actually. That's just a relief. Should be good. Got these hooked up. It's looking really good. She's ready to go. She, gave her new start stop switch too, and I have a throttle for this, but I kind of want to, I've never ridden with one of these thumb throttles. I kind of want to try it, just to see how it feels. I know I'm definitely going to get rid of it, but I just want to try it once. So she turns over.